Thank you, Priscilla. Hi, I'm Minaz, and I'll be going over privacy and security. Privacy and security is a very important aspect of social media, especially for a social media platform like Facebook. In this part of the presentation, I'll be going over 6 important features that Facebook provides in order to ensure your privacy and security on this website. These 6 features are security and login, privacy, timeline and tagging, public posts, blocking, and location services. So this screen that you see right here is similar to the screen that you will be seeing when you log into your own Facebook account. The first thing you want to do in order to access these settings is click on this little upside down triangle on the upper right corner of the screen. Then click on the Settings tab. Setting that we'll be going over is the Security and Login setting. This tab will give you an overview of the security of your login information. So this first thing right here, the Where You're Logged In tab, shows you the computer, the browser, and the location of where you're logged in. So this is telling me that I'm logged into this account on a Mac using Google Chrome in Detroit. This is accurate for me. This also shows me that I'm logged into this account on an iPhone using the Safari browser. If something seems suspicious to you, or if you do not recognize one of the devices over here, you can simply log that device out by clicking these 3 buttons and then log out. This Login tab will allow you to change your password or save your login information. In order to change your password, you simply have to hit Edit right here, enter your current password, type in the new password, retype the new password, and save changes. You can also choose to save your login information on the browsers that you use. If there is a specific computer that you use or only trusted friends and family have access to, you can choose to save your login information on that computer. And that will allow you to log into Facebook without having to enter your username and password each time. These next tabs, two-factor authentication, setting up extra security, and advanced, are a bit advanced features. After we gain proficiency with these features first, we can choose to move on to the next features afterwards. The next feature that we will be going over is the privacy settings and tools feature. The first section in this tab is the privacy shortcuts section. This section allows you to check a few important settings and manage your profile using these shortcuts. The next section is the Your Activity section. This has 4 key features that I'll be going over. The first one is the Who Can See Your Future Posts feature. Using this, you can change the audience of your future posts. We have it set to friends. If you'd like, you can change the audience to public, which means anyone on or off Facebook. Your friends accept certain friends if you would like to hide that post from certain friends, or only me if you'd like to simply share that post with yourself and you would not like anyone else to see that post. The next section allows you to review all of your posts and things you're tagged in. This right here is the activity log. Once you click on the activity log, it will show you all of the posts that you've made, all of the comments that you've made, all of the posts that you've liked, and all of the posts that you've shared. Let's say that you have had certain posts that you've made in the past, and your audience for those posts were either friends of friends or public. If you would like to change that audience back to only your friends, you can limit your past posts. The last part of this section is who can see the people, pages, and lists you follow. Facebook has a feature in which you can follow certain people, such as celebrities, certain pages, such as the DAAA page, and certain lists. If you'd like, you can share whom you follow using this feature. You can change this to public your friends, specific friends, or you can program custom settings. We have it set to only me since we personally don't want anyone else to be able to see the people, pages, and lists we follow, but it's up to you. It's your discretion. The last section on this tab is the How People Find You and Contact You section. For who can send you friend requests, you can either change this to everyone or simply friends of friends. By everyone, anyone who has a Facebook account will be able to send you a friend request, and using friends of friends, only people whom you are friends with, those people's friends can send you friend requests. Who can see your friends list? We have it set to only me, so only you can see the people whom you're friends with. But if you'd like, you can change that to either the public, your friends, only certain friends, and this would allow whomever you change the audience to be able to see all of the people whom you have befriended. When you logged into Facebook for the first time, you signed up using an email address. If your friends have that email address, they can look you up on this website using that email address. You can change the setting as well to everyone or friends of friends, or only me. The same applies to your phone number. And this last section right here, the do you want search engines outside of Facebook to link your profile, will allow you to pop up as a search result, your Facebook profile to pop up as a search result when your name is Googled. If you hit yes, then if someone Googles your name, your Facebook profile will come up as a search result. However, if you change this to no, and you turn it off this way, then people who Google your name will not be able to find your Facebook profile in the search results. Tab that we'll be going over is the Timeline and Tagging Settings tab. The first section deals with your timeline. The Who Can Post on Your Timeline setting allows you to change who has access to posting on your timeline. You can either change this to simply your friends or only yourself. Keep in mind that if you change this to only me, then your friends cannot post on your timeline even for events such as your birthday. The next tab is Who Can See What Others Post on Your Timeline. So for example, if your friends post on your timeline, you can change who can see that. Currently, we have the setting set to friends, so my friends can see what my other friends post on my timeline. However, you can change that to everyone, so anyone on or off Facebook, friends of friends, so my friends and my friends' friends can see what my friends post on my timeline, or you can choose more specific settings. This third section deals with Facebook Stories. Now, Facebook Stories are a slightly more advanced feature that we haven't really touched upon in this presentation, but stories are small pictures that you can upload that stay for 24 hours. These also include posts you can share, and those would also only stay for 24 hours. This setting allows other people to share your posts in their stories. If you'd like, you can turn that feature off. This last setting deals with hiding comments that contain certain words in your timeline. So if there's a certain word that you do not want to be posted on your timeline, you can hide comments that contain that word. Simply hit edit, and then you add words or phrases that you do not want to see on your timeline, and you can save those changes. This next section deals with tagging. So you can be tagged in posts such as pictures or text posts by your friends. And you can edit who can see which posts you've been tagged in. So currently we have the feature set to friends, but if you'd like, you can change it to everyone or friends of friends or specific friends. Similarly, if you have been tagged in a post and by a different friend and you would like your friends to see it, You can add those people to the audience. This setting is set up such that your friends would be able to see any post that you have been tagged in, even if the original post that you've been tagged in hadn't been shared with your friends. This is the review section. So if you would like to review any post that you're tagged in before it appears on your timeline for all of your friends to see, you can hit on for this section. This allows you more control over what's posted on your timeline. This review what other people see on your timeline allows you to view your timeline as a public user of Facebook, so you can see how to change your privacy settings. And you can also choose to review tags people add to your posts. So people can add different tags to your posts, such as tagging other people, and you can choose to review that before it's been finalized. So it allows you more control over your posts. Feature that we'll be going over is the public posts feature. This tab is relevant to you if you choose to set the audience of your posts to the public. This first setting, the Who Can Follow Me setting, allows you to change who can follow you. Facebook allows people to follow you such that your posts would show up in their feed. You can either limit this to only your friends, or you can change it to the public. These next few settings only apply to you if your posts have the audience set to public. For public posts, you can choose who can comment on your posts, and you can choose whom you get notifications from. So you can either get notifications from the public if they comment or like your post, or you can choose to only get notifications from friends of friends, or you can choose to stop notifications for public posts in general by hitting nobody. For public profile information, you can choose to limit who can like or comment your public profile pictures to only your friends of friends, or you can change it to public if you're okay with the general audience commenting and liking your pictures. That we will be talking about is the blocking feature on Facebook. The first section right here is the restricted list. When you add a friend to your restricted list, you limit their ability to be able to see your posts on their timeline. So for example, if there's a certain friend whom you do not wish to share your posts with, but you also do not wish to unfriend, you can add them to your restricted list. You can also block users on this app. If this person is harassing you on Facebook, or if you simply don't wish to interact with this person on Facebook, you can choose to block that user by typing their name and block that person. You can also block messages from certain people or certain apps, as we've blocked over here. These people can see your timeline and they can comment on your posts and post on your timeline, but they will not be able to message you on Facebook. You can block app invitations from people. You can block event invitations from people. You can block certain apps, and you can block certain pages as well. The last feature that we will be talking about is the location settings feature on Facebook. When you log into Facebook using your mobile device, like a smartphone, your mobile device collects information about your location using the location services features. Although this may sound daunting, it's not necessarily a bad feature. By turning on location history on Facebook, you will be able to get more personalized recommendations on Facebook for events and services that are being advertised through Facebook. If you would like to turn this feature on, you can hit Edit and turn it on, or you can choose to keep it off.